Now that we have introduced you what Spring4Shell vulnerability is, we will go ahead and try to set up a simulation of the vulnerability in NCL's testbed. In this video, we will cover the second part of the series, that is, we will show you how to set up the testbed. Before we start, you need to clone NCL client GitHub repository into your device. If you haven't done so, please head on to the video on how to do that in the description below. Once you have cloned the source code, navigate to the client directory and type ls to see all the files in the directory. It should look somewhat like this. If you notice, there is currently no image to execute the code. The next step is to create and activate a virtual environment in your computer. This helps us create a layer of safety so none of the exploits can affect your computer. So, in the same client directory, type the following command. Now, if you type ls again, it will show venv as an image. To activate the virtual environment, type in the following command. Next, install the required dependencies by typing the following command. Phew, all the installations are done. Now we are moving on to using our installed client. To run the client, type in the following command. You will see the NCL client dialog box open. Enter your username, then click on Choose XML file. Navigate to Client CyberRaptor and open the file named client spring4shell.xml. The NCL client dialog box will open. For local platform, select based on your own device. So choose Win if you're using Windows, Linux if you're a Linux user, and Mac OS if you're an Apple user. For connection method, select console. Then select confirm. The Spring4Shell instance will appear. Expand it and select default. To proceed, enter the screen sharing password. The Spring4Shell VirtualBox dialog box will open. It will look like this. Okay, that concludes the setup process for the NCL testbed. Go back to the NCL client dialog box and click on Tutorial to get an introduction to Spring4Shell as well as proof of concept to understand how to simulate the vulnerability. You can read through the steps and follow them to execute the next steps after this point. Alternatively, we will also be explaining it in the next video, so you can continue with watching it. Congrats! You have finished setting up the testbed for Spring4Shell. Now, you can click on part 3 of the series, where we will show you how to execute the Spring4Shell testbed. Thank you for watching and have fun!